Imagine a world where the toys on your shelf aren't just plastic and fabric, they have secrets. They hold adventures, friendships, and even rivalries that unfold the moment you leave the room. From a cowboy doll who leads a covert rescue mission to a tiny train engine that believes it can, these stories blur the line between playtime and reality. We've all wondered what our toys do when we're not looking. Are they alive? Do they feel jealousy, joy, or fear? These films answer that question with heart, humor, and a touch of magic. So hit play, turn down the lights, and get ready to rediscover your childhood. Because the truth is closer than you think. A group of toys that come to life when humans are not around. At number 5 in our countdown of movies featuring toys and inanimate objects coming to life, we have the groundbreaking classic that started it all, Toy Story. Released in 1995, this Pixar masterpiece introduced us to a world where toys lead secret lives when humans aren't around. The story follows Woody, a pull-string cowboy doll who has always been the favorite toy of his owner, Andy. But when a flashy new Space Ranger action figure named Buzz Lightyear arrives, Woody's world is turned upside down. Buzz believes he's a real space ranger, not a toy, which leads to hilarious and heartwarming clashes between the two. As they navigate jealousy and rivalry, they must also deal with a real threat, a destructive neighbor kid named Sid. Without revealing the ending, the film is about friendship, acceptance, and what it truly means to be a toy. What makes Toy Story unique is not just its groundbreaking CGI animation, the first fully computer animated feature film, but its emotional depth. Director John Lasseter and his team at Pixar created characters that felt real, with flaws and growth arcs that resonated with both kids and adults. The voice cast is phenomenal. Tom Hanks as Woody brings warmth and vulnerability, while Tim Allen's Buzz is a perfect blend of cluelessness and heroism. The supporting cast, including Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head and Wallace Shawn as Rex, adds comic perfection. Culturally, Toy Story changed animation forever. It proved computer animation could tell stories with heart, leading to a renaissance in animated films. It spawned 3 sequels, a holiday special, and countless merchandise. The phrase "to infinity and beyond" became part of the lexicon. The film's exploration of toy existence, the fear of being replaced, the joy of being played with, struck a universal chord. Why does it earn the number 5 spot? While Toy Story is a pioneer, its sequel, Toy Story 3 Feet, is even more emotionally devastating and culturally significant. But this original remains a timeless treasure. Its influence on the genre of toys come to life is undeniable, yet there are other entries in our list that push the concept further. Still, watching Woody and Buzz learn to cooperate against all odds is pure movie magic. Now, before we reveal number 4, imagine a world where toys aren't just alive, they're fighting for survival in a twisted version of our own. Before we reveal number 4, imagine a world where toys aren't just alive, they're fighting for survival in a twisted version of our own. At number 4 on our countdown of movies featuring toy characters or inanimate objects coming to life is a short that packs a punch. Pixar's 1989 classic Knack. This 3-minute gem follows a snowman trapped in a snow globe, desperate to escape and join the vibrant beach toys outside. The plot is simple. Our frosty protagonist tries everything, from melting the glass with a hairdryer to using a jackhammer, but each attempt ends in comedic failure. No spoilers for the ending, but let's just say it's a twist that redefines cool. What makes Knack unique is its pioneering use of computer animation. As Pixar's 4th short, it pushed boundaries with character animation in detailed environments, all within a miniaturized world. The snowman's expressive eyes and the fluid motion of water were groundbreaking for the time. Director John Lasseter, who would go on to helm Toy Story, infused the short with his signature blend of humor and heart. The voice cast is minimal, sound effects and a catchy score do the talking. Culturally, Knack holds a special place. It debuted to critical acclaim, showcasing Pixar's ability to tell a complete story in under 3 minutes. The short became a staple on home video releases and introduced audiences to the studio's knack for bringing inanimate objects to life with personality. Its enduring popularity led to a 3D re-release in 2013, proving that great animation transcends time. Earning the number 4 spot, Knack exemplifies how a tiny snow globe can hold a world of imagination. It's a testament to the magic of making the ordinary extraordinary, and a reminder that sometimes the most captivating characters are the ones we least expect. Stay tuned for number 3, a story where toys don't just come to life, they go on an adventure that'll make you believe a doll can be a hero. Next up, a story where toys don't just come to life, they go on an adventure that'll make you believe a doll can be a hero. At number 3 in our countdown of movies featuring toy characters or inanimate objects coming to life, we have a short that revolutionized animation and won an Academy Award. Pixar's 1988 classic, Tin Toy. Welcome back to our countdown, and if you're enjoying this journey through living playthings, hit that like button and subscribe for more animated wonders. Let's dive into the plot. Tin Toy follows a one-man band Tin Toy named Tinny, who springs to life in a playroom. He's thrilled to perform for a human baby, but the baby's chaotic, destructive behavior terrifies him. Tinny tries to hide, but the baby relentlessly pursues him. The short is a silent comedy of errors, showcasing Tinny's frantic attempts to escape while the baby's curiosity leads to hilarious mishaps. Without spoiling the ending, the story reaches a sweet resolution that tugs at the heartstrings. What makes Tin Toy unique? It was the first computer-animated film to win an Oscar for Best Animated Short, and it marked a turning point for Pixar. The short featured groundbreaking technology. The baby, named Billy, was Pixar's first human character, and his movements were a huge technical challenge. The film's realistic reflections on Tinny's metal surface and the baby's detailed skin set a new standard. But beyond tech, Tin Toy explores themes of fear and connection. A toy afraid of a child, which was a fresh twist on the genre. Director John Lasseter, along with a small team at Pixar, brought this to life. Lasseter, who later directed Toy Story, infused Tin Toy with heart and humor. The cast? All sound effects and music, no dialogue, relying on visual storytelling. This simplicity made it universal. Culturally, Tin Toy paved the way for Toy Story, the first feature-length CGI film. It proved that computer animation could tell emotionally resonant stories, changing the animation industry forever. It also introduced the concept of toys having secret lives, a theme that would captivate audiences worldwide. Why number 3? Tin Toy is a landmark, but it's a short, not a feature. Its legacy is immense, but the top 2 films expanded the concept into richer narratives. Still, Tin Toy earns its spot for its technical bravery and emotional depth. It's a must-see for any animation fan. And speaking of expanded narratives, our next entry takes a single toy's adventure into a full-blown epic with a surprising twist. Stay tuned for number 2. What happens when a beloved toy is lost and found in the most unexpected way? Number 2 will have you reaching for the tissues. Coming in at number 2 on our countdown of movies featuring toys or inanimate objects coming to life is the 2006 comedy drama Knick, directed by Frank Coraci and starring Adam Sandler. At first glance, Knick might seem like an odd choice for this list. No toys literally spring to action or talk back, but the film's central object, a universal remote, is anything but ordinary. When workaholic architect Michael Newman stumbles upon a mysterious remote control at a Bed Bath & Beyond, he discovers it can pause, rewind, and fast-forward his life. What makes Knick unique is that the remote isn't just a gadget, it's a character in its own right, with its own agenda. Voiced by Christopher Walken in one of his most delightfully eerie roles, the remote learns from Michael's preferences, skipping over arguments or boring family dinners until his life spirals out of control. The film blends Sandler's trademark humor with unexpectedly poignant moments thanks to a script co-written by Steve Coren and Mark O'Keefe. Director Frank Coraci, who also helmed The Waterboy, balances slapstick with genuine emotion. The cast is stellar. Kate Beckinsale plays Michael's long-suffering wife Donna, while Henry Winkler and Julie Kavner bring warmth as his parents. The film's cultural impact lies in its simple but powerful metaphor, how we often wish away the mundane moments that actually make life meaningful. It sparked conversations about work-life balance and the dangers of taking shortcuts, resonating with audiences who recognize themselves in Michael's haste. Knick earns the number 2 spot because it subverts the typical object comes to life trope. Instead of a toy acting human, here a human becomes increasingly robotic, controlled by a device that learns his desires. It's a clever twist that asks, What if your greatest wish, a magical object that grants control, became your worst enemy? The remote doesn't just come to life, it becomes the puppet master. And that, coupled with its emotional depth and Sandler's layered performance, secures its place in our top 2. Next time on the countdown, get ready for a tiny hero with a green hat and a big heart, who proves that even a borrowed toy can save the day. Next up, a tiny hero with a green hat and a big heart proves that even a borrowed toy can save the day. Welcome back to our countdown of movies featuring toy characters or inanimate objects coming to life. At number 1, we have a film that's truly off the wall, The Return of Captain Invincible. Released in 1983, this cult classic blends superhero satire with musical comedy, and it's the ultimate entry on our list because it takes the concept of a toy, or rather, a comic book hero, and gives it a surprisingly human soul. Let's start with the plot. Captain Invincible, a former World War II superhero, has fallen from grace. After a government witch hunt in the 1950s, he fled to Australia, where he now lives as an alcoholic drifter. But when a new supervillain, Mr. Midnight, develops a device that hypnotizes the entire city of New York, the US government tracks down the disgraced hero. They bring him back to reclaim his cape and stop Mr. Midnight's nefarious plan. The story is a redemption arc, a broken man finding his purpose again, and it never reveals whether Captain Invincible's powers are real or just a product of belief. That ambiguity is part of its magic. What makes The Return of Captain Invincible unique? It's a musical superhero comedy, a bizarre hybrid that somehow works. Songs like The World Needs a Helping Hand and Name Your Poison are catchy and witty, satirizing patriotic tropes. The film also toys with the idea of a comic book character living in the real world. Captain Invincible is literally a relic, a piece of 1940s propaganda come to life. It's a deconstruction of heroism before that was trendy. Director Philippe Mora brings a sharp, irreverent touch, and the cast is stellar. Alan Arkin plays the weary hero with perfect tragicomic timing, and Christopher Lee is deliciously hammy as Mr. Midnight, even performing a rap song. Yes, you heard that right. The film's budget was tiny, but the creativity is huge. Culturally, it's a time capsule of early 80s pop culture referencing Reagan-era politics and the decline of American idealism. It didn't make waves at the box office, but it gained a devoted following, influencing later works like The Tick, The Incredibles, and even Deadpool with its meta humor. It's a precursor to the modern superhero satire. Why does it earn the number 1 spot? Because no other film so perfectly captures the paradox of a toy, or a cartoon hero, coming to life as a flawed, vulnerable human. It's not about a doll or an action figure literally moving, it's about the idea of a character stepping off the page and confronting real-world sadness. It's funny, moving, and utterly original. So if you haven't seen it, find it. It's a hidden gem that proves the best Toy Stories are about more than just playtime. That wraps up our countdown. Thanks for watching. Next time, we're diving into movies that explore haunted houses and malevolent spirits. But for now, stay magical. And that's our countdown of movies where toys and objects come to life. These 5 films matter because they tap into our childhood imaginations, exploring themes of friendship, identity, and the magic hidden in everyday items. Toy Story revolutionized animation and storytelling, reminding us that toys hold our memories. The Lego Movie celebrated creativity and teamwork. Night at the Museum showed history coming alive in the most playful way. Brave Little Toaster touched our hearts with its journey of loyalty. And Thomas the Tank Engine taught us about friendship and perseverance. Which toy or object would you love to see come to life? Share your picks in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cinematic countdowns. Hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and keep believing in the magic of movies.